crazy one just... started screaming. So I started rushing for batteries. I wish I had that on film.
I wish I would have heard it as well.
Dude, it was nuts. I was like, hello, and she's like... Welcome to Woodward, Oklahoma, where pedophiles and crazy-ass mothers exist. We have a man who apparently is now assigned as assistant head coach to the Woodward Public Schools. It turns out Woodward High School baseball coach and assistant athletic director Mark Ward, well, today he resigned from ongoing scrutiny on social media and community objections to the events from the 1990s. The Woodward Public School Administration followed the same background checks that every district employee in Oklahoma must pass. Ward holds a valid teacher certificate from the state. He worked for 3 school districts before coming to Woodward and passed every reference check from his previous employers. This is from their Facebook page. Now, if you didn't know what's going on, Mark Ward apparently was celebrated last week as being the newest athletic director for Woodward Public School. And I found, and a lot of people found, his history as a deviant against children to be concerning. Turns out this man had not only molested a child of 15 years of age when he was 29 in Visay High School. He was a teacher there and invited children of all ages to come to his house after school. Now, to me, that shows a willful disregard for the safety of children, even in the 90s. And it also says that he stayed pretty consistent with teaching for no reason when he should have had his teaching credentials revoked. I get that it's an easy job. I know a lot of teachers. I gotta kill this fly now. There's a random fly that's gonna fuck. It shows a willful disregard for the safety of children. It also shows that he's good at talking to people, getting to know people, befriending them in a way that they believe his bullshit. I don't care what he's done since. I don't believe you're a changed man. So it shows a willful disregard for the children's safety. It also shows that you are, and forever will be, a molester. I don't care if it was, a drunken night, I just brushed up against a girl. You pled no contest to a lesser charge than one that apparently, as the rumors going around, that you with a foreign object, a 15-year-old girl, on numerous occasions. That's hearsay. But the charge still stands that you spent a couple of weeks in jail. You should not be teaching or preaching or doing anything with children. You want to preach to your Mark Ward Ministries. He also is a baseball coach, apparently, which he shouldn't be. I don't think anyone who should be a convicted felon, I don't care if it was swiped from his record, he should not be allowed to be near children in any means or way. That's just me? Cool. I'll be the outcast. But I'm pretty sure the majority of Americans feel the same. You brought this upon yourself, Mark. I think the school district is doing a horrible job. It took them 2 days, business days, while still maintaining the whole poor guy. He's better now. He's had great references. I would say they're acting more in a California mindset. That, they're recovered. They're going to do better. Their life has changed, so we should give them a second chance. Let's let them bathe with our kids. What the Woodward? I'm not the only one here. I am a grown man. Now, if you, hypothetically, and I'm just going to say this hypothetically, if you said, okay, I molested your child today, and in 20 years, I could be on the swim team with your grandkids. Are you out of your mind? I don't get it. I don't understand. Just because for 20 years I kept it in my pants doesn't mean on the 21st I'm not going to go on a spree at near the end of my life and just let inhibitions fly. As they start letting it all hang out. I'm ashamed that I moved to a place that willfully disregarded the community's outrage for days. Instead of like, hey, we're investigating this matter. It was, no, he is a changed person. This is what's happened. They neglected numerous times for people's concerns. They even shut down school district meeting because of claims that we were going to go there. We were going to show up. We showed up to the school. Sorry. I don't even have a kid in the high school, but I will. That's the problem. And if we let this stand now, we'll let it stand until my child is of age. I don't want to be anywhere near. There's another flag. I don't want to be in a town or in a state that condone shit like this. Turns out he's been in 3 other districts since the incident, and it's been unchecked for 20 years. Now I hope he doesn't get away with whatever is going on. I don't care whose ass he's kissing, but he needs to stay the f at home. There's a consequence, an ongoing consequence. It doesn't leave you. That is a stigma that you need to deal with, the public shame of what you did. I don't care if you stepped on a 2-year-old's toes. His resignation and all the backlash that's going with it. You're not welcome here. All right, so it's like 8 o'clock. Doing some back glass, covered in glass. Kids are at home, Khaleesi's in trouble. The fun part is I just ran payroll, $623 for one employee, 2 weeks, 50 hours. Only 10% tax on payroll taxes and the tax he pays. So the government makes 20% on what somebody works out here versus making 50% on what Californians get paid. Yes, they get 25% payroll tax plus 20% on the employee, so it's like double tax anyway. But yeah, it's only 10% of whatever I pay somebody. I got to pay 10% more in payroll tax. That's amazing. So on average, if we have 2 employees at the same hours, offset, because it's slower out here for the type of work, but also more profitable, it would be roughly $2,400 a month. And if we're making 25 or 30 grand, that's a 10% overhead for payroll. Normally it should be 30%. That's amazing. Because in my California stores, I always thought, all right, a third to the employees, a third to the overhead, a third to me. So if we're making 40, I was making 15, 45, making 15, 15, 15.
The next day.
For some reason, it's Wednesday. I've survived till Wednesday. Even better than that, I can't think at all today. Everything I do, for some reason, is worse. I quote a customer a price, say, hey, we got to order it. Get the customer to place a deposit, not a full payment, which is one of the things we do. And then I turn around and I go put it on the wall and I go place a $500 order. And then I open the drawer and there's a part that I've been sitting on for a month that I could have sold twice today, twice. Then there's another issue where people call in for a quote, they got an issue. It sounds like one thing, I'm so certain. Turns out it's something completely else. And I'm like, yeah, I already knew that. Tell me why I already knew that and I didn't say it the first time. So yeah, it's been an interesting day. Lots going on. Apparently Anthony's not doing so well at Love to Fix this month. I also think it's the momentum. He's at the top of the hill and he's like, I don't got to do anything to stay here. So now he's going to learn how he's got to catch up every couple of months and like momentasize the energy. So we have this tablet screen from Injured, and this shattered yesterday by just pressing it onto the display. I've got it heated up to where I can remove it, but it's just shattering even more. So I'm going to remove it like that, clean this up, and then we'll reinstall a new one. Should be easy enough just to slide over, lock in. It's one of the world's easiest tablets. Locked in, no cracks, right? I think it just cracked. I literally, look at that. That's what I'm saying. Barely, as you can see, something up here is very thin. Happy anniversary to us. There's not much to do in Woodward and we didn't plan ahead. So, taking my wife out to the casino. I know. We're gonna see exactly how this goes. Wish us luck. 3, 2, 1. Boom!
Winner, winner.
Ooh, I brought it back. I was so far down. I brought it back in the last like 30 minutes. Found this Pompeii burning this little mother. And then I changed it to a $10 bet and it was just boom, 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 boom. 17, 20, 2200, 2100. Bam, 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 bam. We up a lot. Addicting. Sorry. Hey, Mom. So this guy who works for me.
Yeah, we were sitting there, we were going through family pictures, and I saw a picture of you, and I was like, damn, she looks familiar. She looks so familiar. And I was about to say, I think I know what it is. I think you look like my future wife.
Why does it always seem, and I mean always, like customers get you to come out and then they cancel on your days off? I had a couple come out, then I had one more. I was like, too short of notice. You should have gave me more notice. And I was like, you're the one calling on a Sunday. I'm only here for an hour. I go and buy a mower today just cause. Does anyone have crazy cats, like super crazy cats in the neighborhood? I keep these. They're little like M80 crackers and I throw them when the cats come and they're just stray cats that get freaked the fuck out by this very large bang. Now I've got to grind my holes on this. Train with the wheels and that is how you make an R that's going to go onto a train, and I'll put some dowel holes in the bottom glue and bada bing bada boom. 3, 2, 1. There goes the camera. That's 0 to 60 from 25. That's me barely tapping on it. The camera went flying. We're still recording. All right, we're all right. You took a tumble though. So I'm going to get pallets Mini horses. Green dumpster. Big horses. Tiny horses. There they are. Horses. I wonder how long exactly this will take. I'm unsure. Should have brought gloves. Figured it out. It does look like the gentleman did save the best for himself. Let's get home so I can get all these flies out of my car.
Yeah, life can be super happy, life can be super sad. I'm trying super hard to separate the good and bad. I go back to my future just to get to my past. But knowing me, my DeLorean will probably